Guys, July 24th, 2025. So now I got a call from a lady that I winterize this house every year, and these houses, they go through a winterization every year. And when I went over there this year, I noticed that when I filled the toilet up, one of the toilets was having an issue with it filling, and usually I let that shit ride, and they call me back in a couple of months, or either corrects itself, or you know, the house is sit for a while. If there's like a leak on the faucet or something, I'll let it ride, and a lot of times it'll seal itself up. And so there's always an issue when you winterize a house, you know. But anyway, I did notice one of the toilets, it was filling, but it was filling a little slow. I let it ride. Well, I guess her son-in-law went over there and rebuilt the toilet or something, and now he can't get it to shut off, and it's leaking over the overflow, and want me to go fix it. Well, I said, you should have called me to begin with. But I've been going over there, I don't know, winterizing this house for like 20 years. Every year I winterize it and then start it back up. You know, every so often you have issues with different things, and I knew that the toilet was problematic. But anyway, the son-in-law took it upon himself to try to fix it, and they're calling me in to bail his sorry ass out now. So we're gonna go over there and see what's going on with it, why it won't shut off. Oh, sometimes it's the washer. The washers break off in the shut off, and you shut it off, and then you turn it on, a little piece gets in there, it won't shut off. It's possible that it's that. Could be you didn't adjust it right. The fill valve, or put the wrong kind in there. I have no idea. So you know I had to rub it in a little bit when she called. I rub it in a little bit. That's just kind of my personality, fortunately. Never a dull moment, that's all I can say. We'll go over there and fix it and give them a bill. So, no big deal. Anyway, we'll try to get you some shots when I get over there.
And I'm thinking, every time I open the fridge...
Well, you gotta tap it on the side for it to work? You know why? I'll tell you, maybe.
That time it worked. And I didn't buy the cheap kit. I bought the $30 most expensive kit with a whole new supply line, red float thingy.
Oh, the red, yeah.
Flat.
It won't shut off, or it won't turn on? It won't
turn on.
It won't turn on.
At first, my mother-in-law.
Well, I mean, I could replace it and put another one in there. I mean, that's about all I can do. If it's not working, it seems to be working here.
Exactly. But then when you hit that blue thing and you tap it down, it jumps out at you.
This?
Like the whole thing lifts.
This?
Yeah. So.
Well, it won't fill on its own.
So I started going like that, and then this whole shaft lifted, like wanted to come right out of the toilet.
Yeah, it's because when you push that down, there's a little locking mechanism in there that released. I mean, if it's acting up, usually I just change them because, you know, obviously it's acting up for a reason, right?
Yep, and I don't know if it was because the
well, it just couldn't be made in China. Made in China.
Made in China. So you know? Maybe replace the thing because
yeah, I'll put a new one in there.
You can save that one for parts because that one
I want it.
China.
give me problems. We'll just change it out, that's all. When in doubt, we change it out. You ever hear that saying?
Exactly. When in doubt, throw it out. Yeah, and I didn't know if it was the supply line being maybe on the little bit of a short side. It should have had more thing. Maybe it was pulling down. And then I'm thinking maybe the floor's crooked.
Wow, that's kind of a different...
Yeah, it's a universal line that comes with the whole kit. So,
does it have a check valve in it? I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Doesn't give you too many options.
Oh, is that where you go to Rockies?
Well, it's the closest place to here versus normally I go to Lowe's or Home Depot.
Oh, this thing just seems weird already from the get-go. Seems awful big. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Yeah, sometimes they got check valves in them or something. I mean, who the hell knows with this flipping homeless depot, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I usually go with the.
Let's get it on Scamazon.
Exactly. I try to get very little at Scamazon. But you don't have a lot of options these days. Scamazon.
I don't have a problem with Scamazon. Scamazon.
Right.
That's funny. What do you do for work?
I actually, so it's changing toilets to me is easier than dealing with changing that float and that water supply line.
Wow, that's fucking weird. It's got like a bushing on it.
Exactly.
Wow, I don't know about that, guy.
Yeah, so that's why I was.
Wow,
thinking,
what the hell is up with that? You put that thing on there? That's kind of really weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I like that. Be honest with you.
It goes right into the hose. I didn't install it on.
I don't think I like that so much. We'll take that out of there.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. What the hell? I mean, that's a combination.
I said, oh shit, I like the Cola toilet.
You like Cola?
Cola or American Standard?
I don't like Cola. One thing I don't like is a Cola. That's one thing I could say is I don't like Cola.
They've been making a pretty good toilet. I can't remember the name of it because it's the.
They're making a good toilet?
They're making a good toilet.
Really? I tend to. I tend to disagree with you.
Right.
Yeah. That's me.
I usually go with the Cadet 4 or the Cadet 3. And,
well, that's an American Standard. Yep. That's different. Yeah, that's a decent.
I got that for years, and then suddenly started having a bunch of issues with them.
Really? Let's go with the cheap Glazer Bay toilets at Home Depot. They're decent.
Really?
Well, I mean, I would change like the tank to bowl bolts. I'd put good brass ones in there or something, yep. But for the price, it ain't bad. I'll just put a new one in there, that's all. Different style. And that's user-friendly.
What town are you out of? Fairhaven?
Dartmouth.
All right. I've seen your truck a bunch of times. I used to use Jerry.
This is a good supply, so we'll reuse that one. It's adjustable, so.
All right.
You know, can slow the flow down going on. Let me get another supply on that. I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's a ½ inch, which is good, but it's just weird, you know? I don't like to have them extra parts like that, because, I mean, it can still work, but it's just kind of.
And I didn't like.
I don't want to take a chance. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Let's get another supply and we'll try it. Cola's a lot like Train. They over-engineer the flipping thing and make it so it's like you know,
10 years
stupid,
later,
and you can't put in the universal parts. It's kind of stupid, you know.
Yep.
Even like the new trains, they got these condenser fan motors. Instead of having studs where you put the nuts on like everybody else, they got these flipping screws that go to hold the motor in. So, I mean, if you lose the screws or something, what are you going to do? It's the stupidest design ever. It's just how they are. Dumb. I don't, you know, overrated. Coal is the same way. Overrated bullshit, you know?
Right.
You got some flipping dumbass engineer in there figuring this shit out. They come out with this toilet that had this metal bracket on the bottom, and it wasn't even bolted, like, you know?
Yeah.
Wasn't even bolted through, and the thing was gonna rust. I knew it was gonna rust out, sure enough. You know? Everybody's pissing on the flipping thing. It's all rusting. Dumb idea. Well, some of the fill valves they got, they're really... The flappers, like some of the flappers.
Yep.
You know, they all the companies are the same way though. They all come out with these. They want to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
They want to reinvent the wheel. Try to make it better, and then make it worse.
Yep.
It's like with this new refrigerator. Just come out with some new refrigerant now for the air conditioners.
Yep.
454B. This new one that's very made from Honeywell. Super expensive. This stuff's it's got forever chemicals in it. It contaminates the water supply, or it's contaminated for humans. Yep. So why would they even come out with, even use something like that?
Crazy. Best thing I ever did was buy a canister of that stuff for my ACs at home when I need to get recharged. Because you can't even get it anymore unless you pay a ridiculous amount of money.
What's that, 22 or no, 410?
I think it was the 22.
All right, let's see.
Not the new stuff, it's the stuff that they don't make anymore.
Yeah, the 22. It's got forever chemicals in it, so you know that's not going to last too long. It's going to contaminate the water supply. They're not going to leave that around for much, 5-10 years maybe, and then they'll cancel that one just like they did everything else. Stupid. Go down a little bit more with it. A little bit more. No leaks. Alright, we got a new fill valve in there. We reused your thing because it had the adjustment on it.
Yep. And I already changed.
And that's going to, when it fills up, you got to have water come into here to raise this water level up, or, you know, if this is too low, it won't flush.
Yep.
It won't flush. So that's why you need the overflow tube in there. See how it's filling?
Yep.
That's what we want. Make sure it shuts off when we want it, and that should be good. And you could adjust this down if you want. Less or more water. If you want. I don't have a problem putting a little bit more water down in there, because a lot of these new toilets, they don't really flush with a lot of water.
It's the no water shower valves. It's the no.
So what's happening is, you know, you're dumping the water. You're not getting rid of the paper and the turds. You know.
Yep.
Did put a new flapper in there, you said, right? Yeah, it's stopping. Was the old flapper bad?
It was getting that.
Getting
crap.
Oh yeah. Getting a little slimy.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like my ex-wife. Getting a little slimy.
Right.
I gotta be quiet, get in trouble.
Nah.
Not here.
Not here.
I joke around when some guy, the wife comes in and starts hollering at me. You don't talk like that around here. I hear that once in a while. I said, oh yeah, she's driving the bus.
Right.
The guy's in the back seat looking out the back window, you know?
Yeah.
On the bus.
Paying for everything.
Yeah. Yes, dear. I was joking around with one guy, and they said, "Oh, there's this new lawyer out there, and it's called Ditch Your Quick and Hide is the name of the dog." The lawyer. Oh man, this shit, old lady was pissed at me. We don't talk like that around here. Ditch Your Quick and Hide. That's a good one, no?
Yeah. I was telling a joke to an attorney the other day. I said, "Hey, it's an old one. You know what 5,000 attorneys at the bottom of the ocean are, right? A good start."
Oh, good start.
And
Yeah.
he looked at me. He's like, "Yeah, that's an old one. That's an old one." He was upset, and I'm like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't get."